Continue the
Next is some Garth F. Killing Machine. The subject is exposed booking. Do you think that Adam Copeland, signing with AEW is a perfect example of how Tony Khan has zero plans at all to push or create original stars? I'm a huge Edge fan, but even he himself has said he's all beaten up. Tony Khan bought a second-hand car that's going to need work on within a month. Something like Edge versus MJF would be fun and all, but who is this really helping? P.S. Do you think that Tony Khan will book a Adam Copeland versus Adam Page for the Adam on a pole match? That was actually mildly funny. This was awful and I was suspended, but I just would want Hughie to make the Spider-Man meme for YouTube. All right. Oh, for the pointing and stuff. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's suspend him anyway, Garth, for that, even though it was mildly funny.
Now,
one week. No, let
so
me say this. This guy's just hating on Edge showing up in AEW for no reason. Obviously, I'm going to give it. Bro, Edge is a good professional character. Cuts great promos. Doesn't slap his thigh when he works or do the stupid stand in the ring and like form each other back and forth. He's going to be. Hopefully, he'll be good for that locker room. Because I would like to see him work one of these AEW indie darling guys that slap the thighs all the time or something and like kind of set him straight with like how to work. Because, bro, how much better has Luchasaurus's work gotten ever since he's been with Cage?
Oh, yeah. Very noticeable.
Like way better. Like 100%. He's more of a monster than a indie lucha thigh slapper guy. And I'm wondering if Edge is going to go in there and working with these guys that are, let's be honest, they're egregiously doing work with the way, like they're doing all the indie stuff. And Edge is going to work with these guys, and I wonder if he's going to work their style or they're going to work his style. And I think working with his style is going to improve the work at the top in AEW, which they need, because too many guys are, that show is just like I literally watch that show, and I turn it on at work on Wednesday night at 8:00. It starts on the West Coast feed. And at my job, I have like a good 2 hours there where I'm kind of like, it's slow. I sit in my chair, I have the computer on, and I watch it, right? As soon as these guys start doing all the thigh slapping and stuff, I literally just stop watching the match. I get completely disinterested. And I wonder if there's a lot of people out there like that get disinterested when they see this phony, fake wrestling, thigh slapping, stand there, let the guy punch.
But let me say one
all
thing.
That shit,
I heard that something had happened in the club and you needed to be reprimanded because they said emergency, 85, 86, everybody on deck. And you were like, wait a minute, not until I finish seeing the Riho versus Emi Sakura versus Willow Nightingale.
Shikita, or what's her name? Shikita. Who are they? I don't even know the names of the Japanese.
Shida. What is her name?
Shida.
Shida.
Yeah.
Shida Riho.
Yeah.
Bro, let me just say
one of them. I don't know which one it is. I think it's Riho, bro. What I'm gonna tell you is true. I walked next to her in backstage in Impact, bro. She looked like she's a girl that should be in elementary school.
Yeah, she's like 85 pounds, right?
Yeah, and short. Very nice. All the Japanese are nice, but
they're very polite.
Who's she supposed to hurt? Unless you're putting in with somebody her weight, who is she supposed to be a threat to?
This looks like domestic violence. Like if you seriously, you're gonna go in there against Chris Statlander? It's like, come on, the girl's gonna like that. That's not
I'm still
fair,
a big fan of Willow Nightingale going out with her eye bandaged, and then when the thing came up, there was no medication on it. It was not like a black and blue or something, right? It was just a normal eye. Come on, bro. Just make the extra effort. That's all. How hard could that be?
I mean,
Logic says, I think she sprayed mist in her eye, and her eyes. That's why she's wearing that eye. Why didn't you take the extra 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes to make it look like if it did come off, which it did?
Yeah, put a contact in or something.
Sell it.
Right.
Yeah.
Or do it old school Steiners. Remember when the Steiners actually punched each other for real?
Right.
And I think one of them actually, I don't know if it was them or if it was Ricky Steamboat, did use sandpaper on his face.
Yeah.
Bro, that takes a long time to come back.
Nexus from Garth F. Killing Machine. The subject is exposed. The subject is.
No, that's the one you just did. That's the one you just did.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yo, what up? This is Conan, and I host Keeping It 100 with my co-host, Disco Inferno, unfortunately.
Well, I'd say you're my co-host.
Listen, every Thursday here on Spreaker, we talk pro wrestling, sports, movies, music, TV, pop culture, and some politics. It's everything the rest of the pro wrestling podcasts are not.
Tune in to hear myself, the superior one, educate and inform.
Tune in to hear me bury Disco.
That's very disrespectful.
Join us every Thursday on Spreaker and keep it 100. Boom!